Good morning. Got my fingerless. These are my knife fighting gloves. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm about to get into a knife fight with a box behind me. Just came in from Gunslinger Cal. Look, right up there. Old Gunslinger Cal and I are a part of a knife share where I don't know enough about where the origin of where the knife came from, who it goes to, and it goes around to knife reviewers. So I need to learn more. Maybe I'll pop in some names up here and there every once in a while as I edit the video. Now, Tim School Fish, friend of mine down in Florida, he reviews knives. He likes traditional knives quite a bit. He likes all knives. Don't we all? Now, this guy, Gunslinger Cal, he reviews all kinds of crazy stuff, like case knives, just traditional crazy stuff. Like when I say crazy, today, back in the day, none of it was crazy. It was all normal. It was standard knives. Now, imagine 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when they see these flipper knives with titanium scales and certain blade steels and different ways of deployment, they're going to be saying the same thing, because those knives will become traditional knives. And then the ones that I'm going to talk about today, and the ones that Gunslinger Cal talks about all the time, and Tim School Fish, they talk about knafs that are from our era, because we're like in our 40s, 50s, 30s. Man, I wish I was still 30. I got me a box. Blacked it all out so you guys don't steal my information. Because that's a thing. Stealing information. Now I'm going to open this up with, look at here, my Rough Rider Apta slip joint knife. Now this is a playoff of traditional knives, but it's not necessarily traditional. This has got micarta scales, the newer kind of micarta. It's got just serious engineering. Some different kind of materials on this that make it a little bit special to me. Look at that Warncliffe blade. I like it. See, I prefer to carry this. Other people want a flipper. They want other stuff like that, and I get why. But I like the old school feel. And I got it on a lanyard. I pull it right out of my pocket, and I flip her open. And I never really have any need to be one-handed on the knife. Cut the box right open. This knife's got VG10 steel. See what's in this box. Now, I'm not going to really talk about the knife on this video. I'm just going to introduce you to the knife and the situation. My next video will have my reveal or my take on the knife and how I feel about it. And also, I'll have more information then. But this is just an unboxing to let you know that I am going to be checking this sucker out. Here's the knife. I'll set that there. It looks like there might be some stickers. The letter says, "Hey Dick Richey, I think your channel's the best in the world. You're a super great, super cool, really neato fella." Doesn't say that. So there's stickers in here, and they're to share with others because I'll be passing this on to other people. This also will have the tag, because it's like an open tag. I don't really understand that stuff yet. Look at that, man. This goes to Ray. North Star Knife Reviews. So I think this is where I will leave my stickers for the guy who put this knife out, who's Ray, I believe. Big J's Knives. Knafs. Big J's Knafs. Hashtag something. Tim School Knafs. Tim School Fish. Tim, it should be Tim School Knafs. Yeah. I got to talk to Tim about that. Terry's Knafs. All right. There you have it. And this is the open tag. Or the tag or whatever. I'm going to have to reverse the video because normally I just leave my video where it does the mirror look and everything's backwards. You're now going to be able to read everything. Before you probably don't even know what anything says behind me. Now you're going to see it because I'm going to flip it. Sometimes it takes time to flip it. It's like a download process sometimes. On longer videos, it does take a longer time. Let's take a look at this knaf. So I'll throw some of my stickers in that baggie and forward it on to the next guy. They've already told me who to send it to. I can't remember. I'll have to look in my emails. But I'll be sending it on to the next guy who's going to do a knaf review on the same knaf. And there's going to be all kinds of knaf reviews on this one specific knaf. Yeah. Can't you tell I like saying knaf? It's my new thing. knaf. KNAF. I like that. I got that, I think, from Tri-State. Hello. Come on back. Get my face. All right. Okay. So here's the knaf. Look at that slip. It's got a buffalo on there. It's got some really nice, it's got some really cool looking stamping on it. I'm just gonna pull it out. That's okay. So this got, yep. Okay, I'm gonna set it back here. I'm gonna set her down. That's gonna get a review. I'm going to go over top. Raccoon, Varsity Raccoon's up for grabs this week. Get in there, subscribe. All right, can you do that, please? If you're not subscribed, then do this. Like everything I do, all the time. Even if you don't like it, like it. You hear me? Like it. And then comment. You gotta comment, guys. You gotta say, hey, Dick Richey, how you doing today? I'll see the question mark. I'll reply. Now, if you're just saying, hey, Dick Richey, you're the best, I might say thanks. Or I'll thumb it and heart it. Yeah, I'll thumb you. I'll heart you too. But you got a question? Say, hey man, how you keep your beard looking so nice? Yeah. How do you stay so snazzy looking? Look, I got my Woods Edge hat on. This old school trucker hat with the foam. And then I got my Woods Edge embroidered jean shirt I like to wear. It's like a gray jean. Yeah. But the Varsity Raccoon, I'll be announcing that on Thanksgiving Day, most likely. Or I'll probably do it in the morning before turkey. So I can wish you all happy Thanksgiving right before you fill your gullet. This is a good giveaway. I picked this one special for Thanksgiving. The Trash Panda and the Big Bird is going to be going down on Thanksgiving. Old Betsy. So let's take us that swig of coffee. Let's think about starting our day, folks. You ready to start a day? This here's a Tuesday. Tuesday before Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving is one of my top holidays, of course. I think everybody can agree Thanksgiving's a nice holiday. It's a very nice holiday. Now, I live out in Indiana. But yeah, I got my, see? These are my favorite fingerless knaf fattening gloves right here. Got myself into a scrap. That was a tough guy. He cut a patch right out of my thumb. Look, no scars though. He didn't get my skin on that swipe. I had my guard up. I'm right-handed. This is my left. I had my guard up. Cut a little piece of wool right out of my glove. That'll happen. That's why you gotta have knife fighting gloves on. Check out that video. I do a review on knife fighting gloves. That's an old one. Man, I'm gonna have to find that. Put the link in the thing down below. I was doing my Christmas lights, and the big bulb Christmas lights didn't work. So here's the deal. If you guys buy a lot on Amazon like I do, don't just give up on the product right away. I've done that a couple times because I got frustrated and I was mad because it didn't work out of the box. But get on there and ask a question. The Q&A on Amazon sometimes is great. Sometimes it's, you know, nobody really knows anything about the product or whatever. But like on this one, I put in there, I go, hey, my lights are flickering lightly and not doing anything when I put power to them. And I've got 2 strands connected together. Guy jumped on there and I got an answer back really quick. And he said, hey, you got to get up there. You got to disconnect something off of the other string that I didn't even realize is on there. It may not be. I don't know if it's fixed yet, but it's a possible solution. He said, you got to take that off, reattach it, and it should light right back up because it happened to him. I was ready to pull 120 foot of Christmas lights down off my house. Try to get it back in this box. This box is this big. 66 foot of these big Christmas lights were supposed to go back in there. No, they got a special packing person. Old Donnie in the back room. And they say, hey, Donnie. And he's got this pile of Christmas lights. It's like, 6 foot tall. As big as the room. And he stands on the outer edge and he's got a stack of boxes right next to him, right? And you're not allowed seeing how he does it. Donnie's got a special clearance. You got to have a special clearance to be in there just to talk to Donnie, just to bring him his mail. So Donnie's back there. He's got a little stool. He's in the corner. He's got boxes all behind him. And there's this pile of Christmas lights, brand new, that's just made. And it comes through a little hatch in the wall. And these Christmas lights just come out from the factory. And they just into this big pile. And Donnie's just like magical. So Donnie, then, he wears knife fighting gloves when he does his Christmas light boxing. This is in China. Yeah, he's the Chinese guy, and his name's Donnie. I love it. So you got little Donnie. He's little. So he's sitting on a stool, right? Grabs a box. Doesn't even look. Grabs a box. Grabs a box. Magic. Puts the box between his legs. Reaches down. Grabs the end of one of the lights that's in this pile, and he goes, taper. There's a hole in the wall right behind him. Big hole. Not a big hole. Hole same size as the box. He does the no look over the shoulder. Box goes through that hole right straight to the shipping department. Yeah, that's how good Donnie is. They pay this guy buku dinero. They pay this dude. We're talking about 3 or 4 yen a day. Yeah. Next one, no look, grabs the box between his legs, strand. Just like that. And he does it all day long. He works 18 hours a day. Then he's got to walk 2 hours home. Then he sleeps for like an hour, eats, poops, does a couple other things. Then he's got to walk 2 hours back. And then he does it all for another 18 hours. He does it 7 days a week, 24 days, 724. Yeah, 30 month, 12 months, all year, no holidays, 3 yen a day. Donnie, thumbs up. Good job, Donnie. Yeah, I just went through the whole process of how they do the Christmas lights. And now I'm standing up on top of my roof in Indiana with these lights that came from China that Donnie packed in this box. The box was this big. And these lights are bigger than the box. Don't know how he does it. It's magic. So, I'm standing on my roof. I'm about to pull these suckers down. But then I thought, I can't get them back in the box to return them. That's what they do. That's what they do. They always do. They do the do. Somebody does the do. That's how they get you. So now, you spent an hour, 2 hours putting them up. Then you spend not as much time taking them down, but you got them down and you got this big glob of lights. They're in knots. They're intertwined, whatever it may be. And you're now trying to separate it and lay them in that box perfectly. You got now, the box is full and you still have 2/3 of the string left to put back in that box. Because you ain't Donnie. Nope. Now, you're like, what am I going to do? Throw them in the corner. You're out $100 because you bought 2 boxes of lights that don't work from China. Story of my life. whenever I get on the Amazons. It happens. You know, I'm getting good. I'm an Amazon ninja. Amazon ninja. I can find and I can buy some stuff. Tell you what I found. 2 knafs. Yeah. 2 knafs. They're on their way. One comes today. It's a concept. K-A concept. They make some cool stuff. Some expensive stuff too. Some really cool stuff. They got like dagger blades and stuff. Really neat looking. Concept there. I'm gonna put it right there just to make sure, because I feel like I'm screwing that up. 154 cm steel. G10 scales. I think it's on bearings. It's like a 2.91 inch blade. It's almost a full size, nice, big, decent knife, right? It's almost a 3-inch blade. 154 cm steel. Yeah, and this is a reputable knife manufacturer, so you know that 154 CPM steel is going to be pretty good. $30. I'm telling you now, so you can order one. Even before I do the review, just based on materials, right? Guess what else I got? I got a cold steel Tiger Hawk. I think that's what it's called, Tiger Hawk. So, hawk bill blade, karambit, finger thing, big ass monster, right? That's 35 VN steel. Regularly, MSRP $200 knife. Crossed out. It's a sales ploy. It's not really a $200 knife, but we know S35VN is pretty damn good steel. Great steel, right? $78. $78, cold steel, karambit, monster, hawkbill blade, the Tiger Hawk. I think it's what it's called. If it's not, it's what we're going to call it, the Tiger Hawk. I'm going to be out there knife fighting with my Tiger Hawk. You gotta watch. That's when, if you're buying something and you think you're buying something on good knife steel, you're gonna want to go with the reputable manufacturer. Say that 3 times fast. Reputable manufacturer. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little more research on what just arrived from Gunslinger Cal. He's right up here. Check him out. Reviewing something that probably Daniel Boone owned right there. He's good. I watch him. I do. And I'm not lying. There you have it. Just a little update on what's going on, what I got going on. I'm going to do a little research on this knife. I may drop a video today on it. Who knows? I got stuff to do, though. I'm trying to get caught up around here. So I just wanted to say hello this morning. Dick Richey. Morning Dick show. Morning Dick Richey show in the morning for you and you only.